I'm Giuliana from Hardcore Italians, and you're watching Italian Things with G. Today's video is all about St. Joseph's Day. If you don't know what the day is or why Italians celebrate it, then you clicked on the right video. And if you already know who St. Joseph is and you just wanted to watch this video to honor him, then welcome. Oh, and if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Okay, first off, if your name is Joe or Joseph or Giuseppe, then pay extra attention to this. Heck, if you know anybody named Joe, Joseph, or Giuseppe, send them this video. A personal belief of mine is that our names mean something so much deeper. And if your name is Joseph, then you are named after a saint. I mean, there's no Saint Giuliana, I feel kind of left out. And even if your parents didn't intentionally want to name you after Saint Joseph, you still gotta think about the magnitude of that. I mean, I won't go too deep into this. This was just something I thought about and I thought I would share it with you guys, especially if you are a Joe watching this video. I mean, you should feel truly honored because Saint Joseph is an amazing saint. March 19th is a day of honoring and celebrating St. Joseph. And if you didn't know, St. Joseph is the patron saint of workers and artisans. And also something really special about March 19th in Italy specifically is that this day is also Father's Day, which only makes sense. Way back when in the Middle Ages, during a severe drought, crops were failing and families were starving. So people prayed to St. Joseph to send rain their way. All the people promised a feast in his name if he answered their prayers. And what do you know, St. Joseph answered their prayers, the rain came, and the people had to keep their promise by having a feast in his name. Now, upon a typical St. Joseph's Day altar, the Italian people bring flowers, candles, zeppole, they bring fava beans, food, bread, everything of any sort to show their honor of St. Joseph. Also, St. Joseph's Day falls during Lent, which means that the food has no meat in it. Now, a lot of the food that's presented on St. Joseph's Day is food that contains breadcrumbs. And these breadcrumbs are supposed to represent sawdust because St. Joseph was a carpenter. So it's to remind the people that he was a working man, he was a carpenter. Now, my father's side of the family is Sicilian. They come from a little town called Riesi. And my nonna told me that St. Joseph's Day was especially important in Sicily. I was talking to my nonna about St. Joseph's Day, and she told me the most beautiful story about my great-grandmother, my nonna Giuliana, and how she practiced St. Joseph's Day, how she celebrated it. My nonna told me the story of my great-grandmother in Sicily and how there was someone in their family who was sick. And my great-grandmother prayed to St. Joseph, and she said, if you heal this family member, if you make them not sick anymore, I will hold a huge feast on March 19th, on St. Joseph's Day. As time went on, St. Joseph answered my great-grandmother's prayer, and that person became healthy again. My great-grandmother, being very religious, kept her promise and made sure to cook so much food on St. Joseph's Day, on March 19th. She got the neighbors involved, and they opened their door to all of the poor people to come in and eat. They invited them at the table because it's St. Joseph's Day. And because St. Joseph answered her prayers, she felt that she needed to throw a feast on St. Joseph's Day. This is such a beautiful story that my nonna shared with me, and it wasn't until this year that she shared it with me. So from this St. Joseph's Day until the rest of them forever, I will always remember this story. And I just want to say I really encourage you, if you still have your nonna or your nonna, to ask them if they ever celebrated St. Joseph's Day like this. Did they ever pray to St. Joseph? Did they keep their promise? Did they create a feast? Did they go to church on this day still? If your family has any stories like this, if you still have your nonna or your nonna, ask them and please leave a comment of what they said, how they celebrate St. Joseph's Day, because I would really love to go visit my nonna and then read through the comments together. So if you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Happy St. Joseph's Day. This was Italian Things with G, and thank you so much for watching. Ciao!